Hey, I'm Sasha, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, it's gonna be a growing together LP, and we are in the black sheep era. Enjoy! So this is the next morning when Mr. Hess came. Auntie cooked a feast for everyone, and everyone sat around the table as she announced to them that she's gonna get married, and that there was a cancellation at her favorite venue, and that she was gonna bring up the wedding to this day because why not? They love each other, and them being together makes more sense than ever. Angela is obviously very hesitant and wanted to leave because she didn't want to face her grandparents or her family yet. However, Auntie guilt-tripped her, and Angela couldn't abandon her, especially at a time like this. I mean, y'all, a last-minute wedding, okay? Y'all, not only that, Cecily had to call her sister. She was like, Rosalie, Mama is here. She's about to get married. Like, I mean, Mr. Hess, like, oh, she's just like, Rosalie, like, come on, just say your sentences right. I don't know what you're saying. She's like, Mom's getting married. You have to come within a few days. And I don't care what you're going to do. I'm going to be, like, so disappointed if you don't come. And, you know, Duncan's like, okay, like, I guess I'm cool with it. Angela's kind of, like, thinking, should I escape, you know? Should I hide in a hotel and come back? And her auntie's like, you know, like, I need you, honey, I need you. And, you know, what could she do? Flash forward to the night before the wedding, where Grandma and Grandpa come to the house, and they join the household because they are ready for the wedding. They're also waiting for Rosalie to come too. However, she said that she's going to be there by the morning because her flight got canceled. Again, don't forget, she is experiencing a winter, so, you know, flights can get canceled, delayed, so that's why. But yeah, Grandma and Grandpa are very surprised to see Angela is expecting. They are disappointed that they couldn't have her come to Willow Creek and stay with them, like, you know, that one summer where she was staying in the attic when she was a teen. And she was like, oh, Grandma, Grandpa, I'll come by soon. You know, they were definitely shook. I don't know if you know, but her grandparents are both doctors. Grandma's name is Justina Malloy. She loves the outdoors, pro, dog lover, indifferent to being in romantically exclusive relationships, the mastermind INTJ, home turf, caregiver, jester sim, and a fear of death. Grandpa Cliff Malloy, perfectionist, loyal, clumsy, does not want to have any kids anymore. Prefers exclusive romantic relationship. He is an ISTJ, domestic sim, and he's a caregiver. He also has a fear of death. Angela is similar to her grandma in loving outdoors. She's similar to her grandpa for being domestic. It's the wedding day! Auntie and the girls are preparing. Auntie says her sister isn't RSVPing, so it may be best that Grandma and Grandpa won't say anything until you're ready to talk. Look at Auntie. Isn't she so cute? She's the baddest, and she knows. Okay, I love the wedding dress color that she went with. It definitely defines just how much of her, the love and the aura she's been giving lately. Angela says, so my mom's not coming? Auntie says, well, we're not on the best of the terms. I expected it. Angela felt guilty, and Auntie tries to reassure and says, I know, it's okay. It would have been nice for her to show her face. Angela says, at least Rosalie's on her way. We got one of two of, you know, like the awkward invites. And Grandma and Grandpa are already here, so let's just keep it fun and calm. Auntie Brittany, look at her. She just seems so happy on her day. And, you know, she's just like, Angela, thank you so much. I know how hard it was for you to be here. And she's like, don't worry about it, Auntie. The venue is beautiful. Everything's beautiful. I love you so much. Rosalie's catching up with the girl. She's like, oh my God, Angela, like, I haven't seen you in a minute. And what's that in your belly? Like, oh my God, girl. And you didn't even want to talk to me about it. You just want me to find out when I'm here. Like, I thought we were like besties low key. You know, we were partying last summer kind of energy. It seems like sisters Rosalie and Cecily have the jokesters dynamic, which is a new Pax family dynamic feature. Love that for the girls. Cecily's catching up with her father. He's like, okay, you coming to me for the summer? She's like, yeah, Dad, I'm going to be visiting you, and I'm going to bring Delilah Meatballs. And he's like, okay, but that cat kind of be annoying. And she's like, okay, Dad, but I don't care. She's coming. Seems like Mama Britt was eavesdropping on the conversation, but Rosalie interrupts her. Mama Britt says, I'm so sorry for how things turned out. I wish it was better. And Rosalie says, no, I want to apologize to you, Mom. I wasn't trying to, like, live the life here. I wanted to always find faults, and also moving away was just really hard. And, you know, Mom's like, I know. It wasn't easy for me to leave like that. And however, you know, it's for the best, and look at how it is right now. And Rosalie says, "You don't hate me, Ma?" And Mom was like, "How could I? You're so badass. Look at you." And, you know, Rosa is like, "Well, Mom, yeah, you're looking at a like future scientist, like practically looking for a job, got some interviews and stuff." And her mom's so proud of her. She's like, "Yeah, no, I love that you're doing, that's your dream. And I always knew that you loved science." And, you know, she is a geeky sim, so I thought that was so cute. Rosalie's traits is party animal, creative, and as she grew up, she's starting to like the outdoors, but like for partying reasons, not to go fishing and do this chill life. Okay, she's a city girl at heart. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all the whole team. It seems like things are getting better between the mother-daughter duo, and I love that for them. I hope that they keep in contact, keep this momentum going. Auntie Britt enjoyed the air in her balcony, and she saw her ex was waving at her, and she waved back. She is no longer that woman, the woman who was broken, the woman who ran away from Evergreen Harbor, and she is ready for this chapter in her life to walk down that aisle to marry the love of her life, Nico Hess. And looks like Addison made it after all. Meet Angela's mother. She is at the wedding venue and she knows everything. She runs in a panic, okay? Like, look at her just running from back there. Y'all saw her. Oh my god. She is sneaking away. She's like, "I don't want nobody to see me." She basically, I guess, like fight or flight mode. She's shook by how she reacted. And I think she also has the paranoid trait, which probably just really shows on why she did that. And she just starts crying. Like, how did I not know that? How am I finding out about my own daughter? My baby Angela. She just starts crying and breaking down into tears. I just felt so bad for her. And, you know, in this moment, I think that Mama Addison she just couldn't face her daughter, and she knew that her daughter was hiding for a reason. You know, a part of her really wants to just walk to the wedding. So, you know what? She's just gonna give herself that courage to walk back, go to the venue, go to Angela, comfort Angela. No, I'm gonna run back home. I can't do this. I can't. You know, she's hiding this for a reason. I have to respect that. Well, I guess we still have to have a party. I mean, like, what could we do? Mama Bear didn't want to show up, and she got scared, and she ran away. And I think y'all could kind of understand maybe where Angela gets that from. Where she gets that, like, you know, maybe somewhat fight or flight response too, or maybe for her it's flight, you know. So I just wanted to show y'all that the garden gals are here, the couples are here, everybody's here, the friends are here, the entertainers are here. Check, everybody's here having fun. And sadly, Angela's like whole family couldn't even make it anyway because it's exam season in San Sequoia. I mean, they all, like, literally summer's right around the corner for summer break. They have to work hard, and, you know, the wedding was last minute. The wedding was supposed to be in summer, and, you know, Auntie Britt decided to do it in the spring. So what could she do? You know what I'm saying? Like, Mama Addison couldn't bring all the kids anyway. So anyway, though, let's go and cut that wedding cake, y'all. I think I'm doing the base game one, at the wedding pack ones. I don't know why. I don't think it worked for me for some reason. I had her even bake it, but for some reason it just was weird. But anyway, I thought it was still cute. You know, they got to, you know, cut the cake together. Cousins are hanging out. Not the dad here wearing casual clothes. Like, he was all dressed up, and now he's just like crashing the event. I was just looking at him like, if y'all know, if I'm talking about Mr. David, you know, Rosalie's father. Aw, cousins, aren't they such cutie pies? And she's just like, look how far along I am with your pregnancy. You know, she's I just feel like, you know, Angela's just very excited about her pregnancy, how much she's growing. And y'all, of course, the wedding is stressful. But, you know, they enjoyed the night. They're about to go to their honeymoon, like, right ASAP. Like, I'm telling you, Auntie Britt is not playing around. So Auntie Britt asks Angela to come upstairs and to sit with her. And, you know, Auntie Britt basically is like, you look so beautiful today, you know. And Angela's like, no, you look so beautiful today. Mr. Hess is perfect for you. And Auntie says, he is. You know what? I noticed something at the wedding. I noticed Mr. Hess's son was checking you out. And Angela's like, no, I'm focused on my pregnancy. pregnancy. Like, I don't want to do any form of dating. And, you know, she's kind of like weirded out, but like, why, out of all the people or Sims, whatever in the world, why Mr. has a son? And Auntie's like, what? So when I separated from Cecily's papa during Rosalie's pregnancy, I was going on dates. Just go on a date with him, okay? He's going through things. And Angela's like, wow, Auntie, like, isn't he like my cousin in a sense? And Auntie's like, no, he's Cecily's stepbrother. A step cousin isn't a thing. And I have gift cards for the restaurant. It would really go to waste. It's literally ending by the time the honeymoon is over. So I think it would just be fun if you go for me and, you know, Duncan. Like, you and Duncan do something, because tonight Rosalie and Cecily are going to do things. And I just don't want you guys to be alone and just bored while the girls are just doing their own thing before Rosalie has to go back, you know? And she's like, you're right. Maybe I'll just go, or I don't know. But, you know, she's like, Auntie, I also have one more thing to tell you. And yeah, she revealed to her that I am going to be moving, and I found a place here in the city, and it's up for rent, but it is quite a bit of money to put down for it. So, you know, Auntie's like, oh wow, really? And she's like, yeah, really. But let's go send them to their honeymoon, which is a rabbit hole, child. But if you have the mod for my little Miss Sam, I just sent them there. And look at him, he just got a photography skill. Like, not him taking photos already. And Mr. Hess' son, by the way, Duncan, was actually staying to upgrade parts of the house because he's good with his handiness skills. So, you know, I just bought him some upgrade parts to go and upgrade around the house. And look at Cecily, just dressed up to have fun. And Cecily found a music concert a little up, let's say, the outskirts of the town. And she wants to go with her sister. And yes, it's late night, but you know what? It doesn't matter, because Rosalie's in town, and you know, little sis gonna have fun, kind of thing. Sister to sister time. Think of it like that, you know? Oh, love them. Bye, girls. Aw. So Duncan is right now, you know, just fixing some stuff. And I don't know if I told y'all, but they did take a selfie, which I'm going to insert for you right here. He even took a selfie with Cecily. I thought that was really cute. Actually, I'm just going to show y'all the selfies in general. Well, I had fun. I'm not even going to lie. My Sims were dancing. It was really cute how they were all interacting, being cutesy. Loved it for them. Angela asks Duncan, do you want to go to the restaurant tonight? I mean, everybody's just out, you know? And he said, sure, let's go. So they go to the restaurant, and it's like a fancy restaurant, child. If you noticed, she kind of went with like an artsy makeup vibe, kind of like what she used to do when she was younger. She's just experimenting. Like, again, like I said, she's kind of like in her experimenting with her face. She wants to like blend her weird girl and TikTok vibe, but like into one sim, which is her, you know. And yeah, she's conversing with Duncan, and it just feels like a really nice time to hang out with someone. And she's just wondering, why did Auntie say like something like he's sad or something, where like that he has a story to give to, and that I'm sure Duncan's thinking that too, like, what's her story? Like, I know she's pregnant, but I really don't know, you know. Anyway, so let's go and get them some dinner. I think he would want a drink, and let's have her get some water. And I feel like Angela's been like into the soup, so I'm gonna get her a soup, and I'm gonna get him a cute pizza. So yeah, here's a shot of the food, child. They did not want to sit down, so yeah. But they decided to talk on the water fountain area outside. Duncan says, it was nice. Thank you for being cool about Mrs. B's shenanigans. Angela says, yeah, I'm sorry about my aunt, but I guess we got a free meal out of it. So Angela's like, I think you know why I'm here, right? And Duncan says, you're hiding from the world like I was. Angela says, doesn't this feeling suck? Hiding? Duncan says, it sucks and it hurts so much. My ex divorced me suddenly and refuses for me to see my baby Oliver, and her family sides with her. Angela says, that's so awful. I'm so sorry. Duncan says, thank you. I only ever told my dad, and I've been staying with him ever since. Angela says, can I ask what caused the rift between y'all? And Duncan says, she says I abandoned her, and I never did. I was trying to protect her from overstressing because she was a high-risk pregnancy. She thinks I bailed on her, but I honestly was experiencing some fears at that moment. I fainted, and she didn't know what would cause that. I didn't either until I went to therapy, and I found out it was deeply subconscious as like F. And I just, oh, I'm so sorry, this sounds super complicated. He says, yeah, too much to unpack on a first date as friends. And she talks about her story with Enzo. I feel like they really got to chat without all the families there, and they realized that this is the development of a very beautiful friendship. While Angela was talking, she made a self-discovery on a personality trait. And I was so shocked because I'm not even ready to talk about this episode. We're going to talk about it next episode. Duncan has family-oriented, bookworm, cheerful, would love to have children. He is the doer, ESTP, indifferent into being romantically or not romantically exclusive relationships. And he has a spa membership, Jester Sim, and he's a Sage Sim. I also think he's a foodie. Man, I loved filming these scenic shots of Tortosa. Oh damn, this place is beautiful. I can't believe I'm saying this out loud, but this is a lot that I made. I've never made something. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's out of scratch because it was a shell and I just remixed it into a restaurant. And I just wanted to show y'all the sisters hanging out quickly. And I saw that alien family, which I was kind of interested. Like, who are y'all? What's the tea? But yeah, y'all, I was really like so proud of how I built this restaurant. Please tell me your thoughts. And obviously, I don't know how to build, so like, I'm trying, y'all. So it's like a game-built restaurant. So you could play games and you could eat, and it's like a patio style. So I don't know how I came up with this or why, but I did. And there's the sisters playing Symbols, I believe this is a game. I feel like after the concert, Cecily was like, sis, you said the city didn't have games. You said the city is boring. Well, I got a place to show you. And she showed her my lot. Okay, thank you, Cecily, for bragging on me, child. But y'all, we're gonna have to fast forward to the third trimester. And we're here, and you know, Mama Britt, you know, she's been vacation with her man. She is back. She's enjoying herself. Like I said, it's weeks after her honeymoon, but she has to go to the hospital soon. She's like, "Hon, I have to leave." And I love this animation. I know it's from the Realistic Birth Mod, but I'm gonna let every couple nap together like this. But yeah, here's the home she's living in, and this is a lot that I got from the gallery, and it's called like luxury, like rental or something like that. Y'all, I had to remix a little bit of it, but this. Y'all, if you ever wanted to know a Sasha aesthetic, this is me. Desert luxe vibe, okay? I'm originally from a desert country, and y'all, well, my country's desert and something else, but yeah, anyway, it's still like, I love the desert vibe. I grew up in a desert country, even like for part of my high school years, let's say. Anyway, she's like, "Hun, we're about to go to the hospital." But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all a tour of this home. I love this build. Here's a mini tour of this build, and y'all, yes, I just love this. I want to learn how this builder made this. I want to make more builds like this, and even for my own personal save app for like offline gameplay, like, you know, off camera, sorry. But yeah, now here's like a record player. I added that. Some of the stuff you could tell, like, I probably added it because it's like some CC items, especially if you know like a lot of the in-game objects, you probably could tell. And yeah, like, I thought this shower place is absolutely so beautiful. And the kitchen, I just love that like sandy, like neutral vibe about this place. And oh my god, y'all, like that blush, like sandy pink, like, please, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, here's like the desert looks. You could see it, right? Super like modern, super futuristic and desert like vibe, like that villa lifestyle, child. I'm trying to live in a villa too, okay? One day, manifesting it. But yeah, here's upstairs, and look, the telescope makes an appearance finally. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to show y'all. I guess as a pregnant sim you cannot play with it, I don't know. But yeah, y'all, here is really beautiful, and then here is a nice baby room that she could have her baby in. And then here's just like my faves, like, you know, Nicki Minaj, and I love me some Sweetie. And I had to turn this on so y'all could see it. Like, look, just cute. Like, what if she has a baby girl and then she could have that in her room? Like, I don't know, we'll see what she has. And And here you could tell like some of her clothes are cutting in like somewhat funkier colors, more different from her super like neutralish vibe when she lived in the city. I feel like she's been playing with the color purple especially, and you'll see that throughout the episode. Toys R Us and Sanrio. Oh my god, her little old TV. Oh, like retro, whatever you want to call it. And then, oh my god, she could do some painting on that. Wow, yeah. Auntie helped her with the, shopping for the home and putting the items together. Again, it took a lot of money for Angela, so I'm not gonna lie, probably like, invested a lot. You could tell, like, if you see how much money she has in her house. I think she has about 20k simoleons. Yeah, she put about 30k into this. So she's been saving for a minute, and yeah, ciao. I'm not saying she's making bad money moves, but Tartosa isn't cheap. Like, it's a place where Sims retire or they go on vacation. It's no in between. And if you live there, you are just really lucky. That's what a lot of Sims are like, they're like, oh my god, you live in Tartosa? Oh, you must make good money. And I feel like that's what Auntie Brit does. She doesn't make her own money. I mean, look at her home. It's really cute. We're meeting up with Dr. Corinne, and Dr. Corinne's like, so how are you? Are you being safe? She's like, yes. She's like, all right, let's go check on the baby. And if you remember, Angela prefers not to know the gender of the baby. And she said that if she ever had a baby shower, she would love the gender of the baby to be revealed at that event. So Auntie Brit kind of has something up her sleeve, but I don't know, it's all allegedly. And they're looking at the baby. She's like, you could be up for natural delivery very soon. And she's like, yeah. I'm seeing right here, your baby is like literally about to do the flip head thingy, the upside down. Y'all, I don't know, but I heard babies have to have their head downwards. Again, I've never had a child, and so I wouldn't know. But I'm gonna just be saying some words to make it sound like I know what's going on in this room. But overall, Miss Corinne's like, keep walking around, you and the dog, the same old stuff. You're doing pretty good. I believe in you, blah, blah, blah. The nice doctor thing that they say before you leave. So Auntie's like, look, you gotta just stop, come to my house, and I have something to tell you. So she's like, oh. So she goes to the house, and she's like, what's that smell? She's just walking, and she's like, why are all these Sims in the backyard? She's like, she didn't even realize there was music on, something blasting. She was just walking through the house, and surprise, Angela, happy baby shower. Look at them celebrating her and celebrating the life that she is creating in her belly. And y'all, look, there's something pinks. Does that mean there's a baby girl on the way? Is there a single baby? Is there doubles or single child? If y'all saw the ultrasound, you already know. Me thinking I could finesse it. But yeah, y'all, the new parents are here. The garden gals are here. Like, look at that. All the Sims are supporting her, and a lot of them gave birth. Only one Sim is pregnant other than Angela in the group. But y'all, look at them. Just in harmony. And like, if you don't know me, how I play my game, I like my Sims to live like in like climate regions. So like for me, sandy climates and warm regions are all like somewhat more closer than, say, example, like Tartosa and Willow Creek are not close to each other. You know what I'm saying? They might share a body of water or something, but they're not close to each other. So anyway, they're just chatting with her and catching up, telling her how she's doing. Yo, that's the lady who's still pregnant, and look at them autonomously talking to each other like. And it's summer months, by the way, so Angela's really close to the birth. Oh wow, she got pregnant when, y'all, like in December-ish, right? Or like I don't know, like around the early winter, and now it's like early summer, so I think she might be giving birth very, 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 very soon, but she is expecting to give birth midsummer, not early summer. So still soon though, like summer is summer, right? So she's doing her little nightly like swim, and I don't know if it's like allowed to do that, but she's doing it. It's the next day. She is making some food. She likes living on her own lately. Like, she's getting used to it. Of course, like, her auntie does come by and give her some food. She'll stack her fridge up, but she's cooking for herself this time. This is not cooking for a man that she is babying, or what I'm saying, like how she was treating him. Like, again, she is domestic, But there's a line between it being healthy and somewhat toxic. And I think that Angela was kind of doing a toxic where she was kind of like mothering him, you know. She might have done a little too much. She maxed her skill. Yes. I feel bad. I have to talk to Uni child. And I tried to take a photo of Uni, and like Uni's like, you're not giving attention to me. You're giving attention to that baby. And I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just give Uni some food too. Like, yeah, y'all saw that. There's going to be some competition. I'm not saying Uni is being mean or anything, but I do feel like, you know, third trimester, she's probably not the same sim she once was. And she's making some important phone calls, checking up on her people, you know, she's calling her mom, and her mom's keeping it casual on the call. She's calling her grandma. She's trying to make some calls, just trying to make it seem like it's not suspicious that she's like, quote unquote, MIA child, you know. So she's gonna try to do a walk around the neighborhood, and y'all, the walk here is so beautiful. Child, I did not notice a dog pooped. Y'all saw that? But you know what? Let's act like it doesn't exist. I did clean it up, don't worry. But like, I did not know Uni needs like a talk. Like, honey, outside is for pooping, not the inside. And if it is inside, I need to get you a doggy thingy. But yeah. Oh, y'all look. Absolute beauty. And I wish some of these areas were functional. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I understand why The Sims 3 had those functional building things where people would press it and then it'd be like a grocery store or something. I don't know how I'm saying it. Rabbit hole buildings, I think is the correct term. Yeah, I could understand the whole reason for it now. When I see Tartosa, I'm like, I need rabbit hole buildings. Oh, hey Auntie, I wasn't expecting you today. And Auntie's like, yeah, you know, I'm going on vacation. Don't forget that. She's like, yeah, I know, you told me. You keep telling me. She's like, well, yeah, I have to go. I just want you to know, you know, you're not giving birth anytime soon, but I'll be gone for a couple of weeks. And so Angela's like, yeah, don't worry about it, Auntie. I know I'm not giving birth anytime soon, so you don't have to worry. So again, my girl Angela's trying to make some food, and she's making garlic dough balls this time. And I was really enjoying watching her cook this. Like, just in general, watching Angela cook. Like, I know that she doesn't want to be a chef or anything. That I think cooking is a genuine hobby that she likes. And I think it comes from, you know, being somewhat like one of the older siblings of her family. And just being that responsible and having to take care of her siblings, especially during her teen years. Angela's wearing a hydrating mask while reading a book called Reel Her In. She's reading a romance-related book, and, you know, she misses some romance, of course, you know, like any young sim would read a book like that, right? Okay. So the garlic dough balls are ready, and I saw that she didn't really finish her plate, and I'm assuming maybe she's not eating as much as she can maybe this trimester, so I have to keep an eye on her sometimes to eat. Anyway, I noticed that she started playing with this guitar, which I don't even think it's a skill she had, but maybe she played with some guitar when she was younger. But I don't know, I could see her being more of a violin sim than like a guitar sim. But you know, this is by the way, a home that somebody else once owned. They did leave some other stuff, and that is one of the stuff they left behind. Fun fact, I don't know if I said that. This is not a house that Angela owns. She is renting and just put a lot of the stuff in here, and of course they own like the kitchen and all that. But y'all, look at the sunset. I had to stop saying my sentence to look at this. Oh my god, y'all, Tartosa just y'all, she's in labor. Oh hell no. Oh hell no, she needs to make a call. Auntie, I'm in labor. I don't know how on earth this happened. I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. Oh my god, kind of thing, you know. So she's calling another sim, like, hey, can you come by? You know, I know we've been developing a relationship all these months, and you're so kind. I would love to have you there in that moment. So you know, the sim was like, I'm gonna meet you at the hospital. Don't even question it. So she decides to go to the hospital. Yeah, poor Angela, she's so scared. And yes, she is taking Melak, her, you know, coach, whatever you want to call her, she's gonna take her to the hospital with her, because I feel like Malak is someone to trust in this kind of moment. If it's not your family and you're alone somewhere, you know, if you're in a pregnancy group and the Sims that you're around, I feel like Malak would be somebody you trust, you know. And yeah, Malak started to talk to Miss Corinne, which Miss Corinne showed up as an assistant, and I feel like Malak was like, girl, assistant my foot, you're gonna be doing this dang surgery, okay? Oh my god, like how on earth? But Miss Fleur, it was also another doctor, Dr. Fleur, was like, listen, I could be the doctor for the surgery. And you know, Angela's like, no, like Miss Corinne has been my doctor all these months. And she's like, okay, look, just trust me, I will do the epidural. If tell me how you feel from my experience, and if you feel good, then we'll continue with me. And when Angela did it, she just felt like crap, and the epidural wasn't that great. And I just felt so bad for Angela. Like, she needs her doctor ASAP, and her water broke, y'all. Read this moodlet. Poor Angela. Angela began doing some breathing exercises as the doctor instructed, and Angela's really worried. Again, the doctor she's comfortable with is not here, but she finally came by. And she was like, look, I could be a doctor, okay, too, okay? But they had me working at the front. You know, the front person wasn't working there, but they know that Angela made a lot of fuss, and I'm gonna do it, okay? I'm here, Angela. And I'm like, finally, child. So Angela is ready to give birth, and the doctor's like, look, the moment I start telling you to push, you gotta push. And Malak is right next to her, and oh my god, Angela, it's okay. But you know, honestly, in that moment, Angela was thinking of her mother and her father and her sister, her brother and her other sister, just her, you know, nuclear family. She was like, oh my god, I can't believe that I did all this without them even knowing it. Like, you know, those kind of thoughts you have, like, will they hate me for not telling them? Oh my god. But then again, you know, she feels like her family's somewhat self-absorbed. It's like she just has all these thoughts. And then when she gave birth, she found out it was a girl, and the doctor says, what do you want to name her? And she said, I want to name her Malak. And Malak was shook, like, what? My name? And Malak means angel. And, you know, Angel's name has the name Angel in it. Get it? Haha. So, I don't know. I just thought it was really cute seeing that the new parents clique is here, the gang, the squad, whatever you want to call them. And one of them actually brought their baby, and the baby's name is Carrie. So, by the way, her name's Jada, the mother, and they're just all talking. The doctor's all asking, like, how's she doing? You know, the doctor did the super efficient baby care. Fun fact, I was shocked that they could do that. Anyway, they're all just chatting. Angela's kind of like dazed, but like, you know, she's thinking about her family. And her auntie's like, I'm taking the first flight. Like, auntie's like literally around the corner, by the way. She's like trying to make it to the room. Hey, us just talking about your auntie. That's kind of creepy. But yeah, auntie's talking to her best, like, you know, her bestie, one of her friends, like, you know, from her guarding gals. I want to say bestie, but you know, very good friends. And she's just catching up with her. She's like, oh my god, is that baby Carrie? And of course, she said hi to Malak too, and you know, the other members. And I just thought it was so cute. I just thought, oh, it melted my heart seeing this moment of just the I don't know how to say it, but like seeing a community around Angela. And that, you know, they say a village raises a child, and just having her see her own village. And then Malak asked to be best friends after, you know, the baby's named after her. Like, of course, you were there for Angela in these important moments and throughout her whole pregnancy. Like, I'm gonna get emotional. No, but for real, like, I'm really, really proud of how this turned out. Let's have Auntie have a moment with Malak too. And they're, oh, Auntie Brit. She's like, Malak, that's an interesting name. She's like, it is, but you know, that's the doctor's name that I was hanging out with all these months. And you know, she really motivated me. Auntie Brit's like, oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. I feel like she low-key was like, child, why she didn't name me, you know, Brittany or Addison? Like, who's this Malak lady? Oh Lord. But y'all, she is pumping her breast milk. And if y'all play with the realistic birth mod, this is called the lactation update. This is Angela's first ever baby, and I'm not gonna lie, breast milk has kind of been breastfeeding, what is called breast pumping, it's been a smooth journey for her. You know, I know Cheryl, like my other sis, if y'all watch the, what's it called again, Called Baby Challenge, it's so easy. And with Angela, it's also a breeze so far. Like, I'm feeding this baby breast milk, and when she turns into an infant, I could still do the breast pumping. Oh my god, this mod is absolutely excellent. Okay, I love this mod. Anyway, though, Angela has to go to the park. It's been a week, like y'all saw, of her being a mother, getting used to her own life and the ecosystem and all that. And you know, her grandma Justina is staying with her, by the way, for that week, and she's gonna be staying with her like actually a few more days. She's gonna leave. But yeah, Angela's been anxious, and you know, she's been anxious because, you know, Auntie Justine's pressuring her to go back to San Sequoia. She's like, dear, what are you doing out here? Really? Your family's gonna knowing that you don't have a kid? Like, you know, she just kind of gave her that strict love, which ended up getting her the strict dynamic, which it sent me. But anyway, my girl's making a little cute painting. Who is y'all, do you recognize them? Do you recognize them? Oh, that's her friends from San Myshuno. What are they doing out here? Shane and Chanel? 1 second. Oh my god. Angela, she's thinking, I'm living outdoors, I'm painting. Well, girl, your friends are out here. You know, the ones you were hiding from all these months? The one you ghosted? You know? I mean, girl, she kind of goes to her family and her best friends. Oh my god, I'm shook. I'm literally like trying to like measure the distance. Like, could she really see them? She can't. And then after she put her stuff in the inventory, she went from like happy, like, I did this painting for Cecily and her friends and just chilling at the beach vibes. Oh my god, is that my old friends? What are they doing out here? Like, I'm so far from this city. I don't understand. I need to hide. I need to go. I need to sneak away. And like, you know, her gasp, for some reason Shane recognized it, and he was just like, Angela? He's like, hey Angela. And I'm like, yo, get her from me. And I was like, catch Angela. Okay, so I was like, oh, let's press catch Angela. Oh my god, I feel so bad. She was really trying to sneak and she got caught. And he's like, Angela, is that you? And Chanel's like, huh? Angela? And she's like, oh, hey guys. Angela's like, where the F were you all these months? What the fuck, Angela? You ghosted us. And Angela says, I'm sorry. And Chanel says, what happened between you and Norman? He wouldn't even talk about it. And he seems guilty of something, but he moved away to San Myshuno. And Shane's like, yeah, and he cut us off. He said we were more your friends. And Chanel says, well, when you disappeared, we started to hate him anyway. And we knew he did something for you to leave like that. And Angela just felt so guilty, like in her gut. And she is fighting back tears inside her. And Chanel says, what happened between y'all? So then Angela explains everything to them. And Shane's like, you had a baby? And Angela's like, yeah, she's with my grandma right now. And Shannon's like, oh, I'm so sorry, hon. And Angela says, well, please don't tell him. And he's like, well, Shane and Angela, we don't even know where he at. Like, what are you talking about? You know? And yeah, you can tell Angela's just so uncomfortable. She's scared. A trait popped up for her, and it said paranoia, which is a trait that her mom has. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it to her. I have 5 traits mod, right? But then this pack also does extra traits, right? So I don't know if it's like 7 traits, child. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, so she's being paranoid. Just say, please don't tell. Please, I'm gonna lose everything for my daughter. You know, because she told about the money. They know everything. And they're just kind of, look, we don't even know where the dude at. Calm down. We don't know where he is. And look, Chanel, the way that she's just like calms her friend down, this is what Angela needed during her time away too. Which y'all of course. And they're all comfort her, they're talking, and oh, I love this for Angela. And you know, they're gonna catch up, they want to talk more. So Chanel just says, hey, like, you want to see my baby, you know, and do you ever want to catch up like that, or is this just like a one-time thing? And they end up having dinner. And Chanel, by the way, like, you know, she explained why she's here, because if you don't know, her and her man just eloped. I'm gonna show y'all the receipts. They eloped, they got pregnant, they want to do a honeymoon with the baby moons, they want to do all of that together. all on this little island, okay? And not only that, but Layla Moon's about to age up very soon, their daughter, so they're just kind of like, look, like, I cannot believe he did that to her. And, you know, Angela's in the bathroom, like, she hid from them after that, but she does keep in contact, and she does keep her word on that. Anyway, she went back home, and she tells her grandma what happened, and grandma's kind of like, look, see, this is what I'm telling you, this running away thing, it's not working for you. I really think you need to consider this. I need you to consider to go back home to San Sequoia, to say goodbye to this place. This is like a dream. It's not real. You know, you said goodbye to everybody. All of a sudden, you cut everybody off. Like, what are the people in your life going to think? This was the most important year in your life. Don't you want the people you love to be there? And Angela says, like, you know, but I feel like mom and bros and everybody, they just all care about themselves more than me. And I feel like that they just don't love me like that, and I just feel so neglected, and I don't know, if they cared, wouldn't they have found out? Grandma said, this is a dream, honey. I need you to go back to reality. Do you think Angela could leave all of this? I don't know. I mean, she doesn't really have a real income. The paintings kind of sell, but like, she is living off that Norman thing. But what if Norman cuts her off? Like, it's true. There's so much to consider, dear. Like, I don't know. She's gonna have to sleep in her own area for the night. And I know realistically, you're near pregnant, you're probably supposed to sleep in like your bed, but child, she wanna go sleep on a chair. But yeah, you know, grandma's talking about this every dang meal moment. They're sitting next to each other. Part of the reason why Angela went to the park, but she did not know she was gonna run into her old friends. So grandma's like, okay, you're gonna go? And Angela's like, okay, I'm gonna go back to San Sequoia. There, is that enough for you, Granny? And she makes a call to her husband. She's like, yeah, she's gonna go back, and I'm gonna be going back to you, and I miss you so much. Like, I can't wait to go back. So I had to send her away because it's the next day, by the way. I didn't get to tell you all that. And of course, she had her bed back, and she let Medak sleep in her bed with her. I think that's so cute. But child, the baby is crying, help her. And I know Uni's like learning to sleep through all the noise. Oh my god, but Uni is a big sister. Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much the episode. That means Angela's going back to San Sequoia. She's going back home. She's gonna face the music. Oh, it's gonna happen right there, y'all. I cannot wait to share the tea, and I'll start filming this ASAP. So I really appreciate you and your kindness and your sweet words and all the encouragement that I get throughout the series. Y'all make me smile, and I appreciate you, and I love that you have strong opinions. What are your thoughts about this? Like, thoughts about her family? Like, she thinks they're self-absorbed, like, or, you know, they're all up about themselves, and she's not as much like that. And that kind of makes her somewhat like a black sheep of the family. We'll see. We'll see next episode. All that will be broken down. But do you have any predictions? What's your thoughts? What's the tea? Thank you so much for watching this episode. My name is Sasha, and I wish you a lovely, 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 lovely day. Take care.